This computer.
All right, sir. Yes, I'm in Bethany Beach, Delaware. Where are you at? Rockville?
Rockville.
Are you in your office?
Yeah.
There you go. Got a whiteboard over there?
Yeah, I got a whiteboard with all
Ain't
my
got ain't got ain't got nothing on it. Looks white to
uh,
me.
you looked at the wrong board then.
You got a fresh haircut.
I'm glad to hear you're not coughing.
Did you listen to last year's?
No, but I
I
just
just
remember.
I just did.
Yeah.
I took a bike ride down to Bethany for a burrito.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, they make a really good it's called the East Coast burrito. It's like with crab meat and cheese and a hash brown and bacon.
There we go.
Now I'm back. Now I'm back, boy. Um, start with a
What are
song.
you up to?
I'm chilling. I'm teaching down here, substituting. I ran a full slate of summer camps down here. Summer's
Yeah.
come and gone, but I've been calling this home basically for the last year or so. I moved out pretty much, yeah. And last October I started subbing down here, and then trying to like start camps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that whole thing continues. Yeah.
Nice.
No teaching today because we got CJ camp on the
Nice.
airways. Yes, yes, yes. Um, what
Here we
you want a song, homie, for the intro?
Yeah, I was thinking about a song and I was thinking
What were you thinking?
the Hoosiers theme song.
I love that. But the Hoosiers from the movie?
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do here. Do you remember what you put on last year?
Uh, no.
It was the Fighting Irish song, like the one
Oh yeah.
that sounds like The Departed, that sort of thing. All right,
There's
this is
no
gonna
there's no words in this song.
instrumental.
Just instrumental.
Do you hear it?
No.
Anything?
Can't hear anything.
All right. Well, what happens? I can hear it on my end, but it's like I don't know. There's technical difficulty. I'll patch in the song like when I do the final editing or whatever. So why do you like the Hoosiers theme song? I mean, why not, right?
No, I was actually asking my brothers today. I said, what should I play for my walk up?" And they threw that out.
I
And
love it. I love it.
the if you watch it on YouTube, it's going through all the highlights of the movie, and
It's like a montage.
it's just good stuff, man.
It's like the Rocky montage, Rocky Four, the
It,
training
it goes
montage.
it goes through the games, and
That's a great movie.
oh yeah,
Dennis Hopper. Dennis Hopper plays like the drunk father, I think, assistant coach.
assistant coach, yeah.
Yeah, and then Gene Hackman is the head, I think, right?
Gene Hackman's the head, and it's little ups and downs, and then they get the W at the end.
Yeah, I remember. I don't. I need. I mean, it's a movie you should probably watch every year. Huh. But I remember the scene I remember is like when they're playing the championship or whatever. Gene Hackman brings out the measuring tape. Know what I'm gonna say? Remember? It's like he measures like the hoop. It's like
Oh yeah,
it's 10 feet, homie. It's 10 feet. It's like how tall is the hoop at bat when we practice? It's 10 feet.
well yeah,
Once you're
that's
on the
like
court, everything around you, it does matter, but it shouldn't matter. No matter if you're playing on the blacktop or in an arena. It's the mental
yeah,
game, I guess.
yeah, we've grown our game from like a something small to something big. Now there's a couple thousand people there every time we got this game going.
Talking about the Kemp Classic, baby.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah, man, it's big time now.
I remember, yeah. Last year was like overflowing. Or you're like
Last
not at capacity, but it was just like it's such a cool buzz. There's people everywhere, like just like ants, like roaming and everything and having fun.
good weather. The weather was perfect.
Man,
Yeah,
because
there's a lot of
you're in charge of the weather. That's what
well,
it is.
it's also like there's like people that come back into town now to go.
It's wonderful.
The buddies of ours all have kids now, so it's a nice little reunion.
It's a good reason to come back. It's that long weekend. We're talking about Columbus Day weekend for the Bob Kemp Classic. Um, and yeah, it's like it was always, we talked last year, but it was always like the end of our fall ball was like is mid October. You know, we would start and we'd go for 6 weeks. You know, right when school starts, and we end mid October, and then you go home for that weekend. Or we played up at Navy. I remember playing at Navy, and then it was like it's a long weekend, so I'm just staying. You know, and I think we might have fall break or whatever. But yeah, you guys have really grown something with the classic, man.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. We're on our eighth year, so it's been around for 10 years, and then we had COVID, and then the renovation. But this is our eighth game. It's crazy to think that it's actually this year was the 10-year anniversary of his passing,
Yeah.
which is crazy to think about. And
Hmm.
I think your old man's about the same, right?
Yep.
You have
Valentine's
10 years.
Day. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Valentine's Day. February 14 of 20
Yeah.
of yeah, 14, 2014.
14. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is our eighth game, and it's now. It's funny, last year, and I think I say this every time. Like last year, it the game again was kind of mid October, and literally, I want to say like the day after, I got a call from Virginia, and they're like, we want to come back. So that again, that's the hardest part, is finding these teams. And
They reached out to you.
yeah, it was awesome.
It's
Yeah, it was
finally,
great.
you've gotten to the point where you're not trying to hound people, and people are like, the tables have kind of turned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm like,
That's a good mark.
remember Joe and John Kemp. That's
Of
and they're
course.
now they're calling us, which is cool. And then we had been trying to get, we got UVA and Virginia. I mean, Virginia and Georgetown
Yeah.
this year, and we've been trying to get Georgetown for a couple of years now, and um, just being right downtown,
It's a
it's an easy
no-brainer.
no brainer. They got a couple. They got a prep kid there. Got some
Who's
other
there?
local. The Horning, one of the
Oh
Horning
yeah,
brothers is
yeah.
there,
Of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then the other one's going there, and then obviously there's a number of prep alums that have gone there, but there's other local kids, and John or Joey coaches, I want to say, with Kevin Warren at a BLC team, so I believe it's BLC. So they know each other. He's been in his ear a little bit, and he made it happen. So he's totally on board. It's gonna be a good day.
Amen, brother. Did you see the dog on my lap? I got
No, I can't see. I can't see your screen.
you ain't got no video?
I can't see your screen.
I don't know. Should. Um, you can see
I
me
don't see
though.
your,
You can see me, right? Oh no, sorry. I can see you.
I can't see you.
I don't know. I think that's something on your end, homie.
Is
Right?
it?
I don't know.
Um, who knows? I don't know.
We're doing good so far. We can keep rolling. But I got a new dog. Um,
Cool.
Beethoven. Because
Oh yeah.
last year was like right when
Right.
my guy Elvis passed.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, yeah.
Beef
Um,
at me, huh?
yeah, I would say Beethoven. Yeah, Beethoven. Um, yeah, he's
What kind
deaf.
of dog is it?
He's a pit mix,
Oh yeah.
and I got him down here at the beach. He's
Nice.
deaf. He's
Yeah. What?
yeah, deaf dog, deaf dog boy. Um, hold on, let's hold on, just hold on for 1 second. I'm gonna pause it, okay, real quick.
All right.
All right, failed attempt to trying to get the video work, but so we're back at it. So it is on Sunday of Columbus weekend, correct?
So yeah, Sunday, October 13. We pushed back the time a little bit from 12 to 1. 1 o'clock's the face off, with local teams. They're coming up that morning, and
What
there's
was
not
the
a
What was the thought about pushing it back to one so they can transport better or get there better?
Well, just they're the Virginia's only 2 hours away, and Georgetown's 35 minutes away. They don't
Mm-hmm.
need to. We were at 12 before, um, just because of some teams had to take flights and travel, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh, so we
You can kind of tailor to the teams. You know, you can go anywhere from like it's either 12 or one. You know, I don't know if you're gonna go outside
yeah,
that
12
window,
or 1.
but you could, I guess, if you want.
Yeah, the kicker this year is that's the day of the Commanders Ravens game.
Oh boy.
So we're hoping
Now,
we're hoping
now,
that game gets flexed to a night game.
uh I mean,
So
it could, but they usually do that later in the season. I don't know what they're going to do in these days. But that's if they keep if the skinnies, the Commanders keep rolling. You know, they've had a
yeah, I'm
great
hoping.
start to the year.
I think this is the first weekend of the flex
Okay,
is so there's a good chance that that's going to happen, which would help.
it's the battle of the
But
Beltway.
yeah,
You just got
that's
to have
right.
both teams keep doing good
Right.
in order to earn that prime time slot.
That's right.
Prime time. So, all right, cool. Um, so you got UVA is a repeat um, visitor or participant in this in the game. And
Yeah.
you said that you had UVA knocking on your door to say, can we be one of the teams, please, this year? Because I remember last year on the podcast, like I think we did the podcast closer to the weekend last year, and like I think we have the 24 matchup already um, taken care of, but
Yeah.
I can't divulge anything here on the air.
Yeah. So this is their third time actually playing.
Heck yeah! I mean,
Um,
again, to your point, like they can just drive. It's just you're driving in. The South Bend Notre Dame thing's special. It's
right.
a lot harder.
Right. Right. Yeah. They're just up the street, and they leave early. They leave late, and saves them some cash. I mean, they typically play in this. There's an event that they have some a tie to that's usually in. I want to say it's in center. I think it's in Centerville, for a good charity out there, and I believe it's for an alum, or an alum's family out there, and they played in that a couple of years, looking for a little bit of a change, and um, he reached out a while back, and um, I said, of course, you're in, you're
Yeah,
in. So
yeah.
they
Good.
totally totally excited. It's their third time. They played against Penn State a couple times back when Penn State was. I mean, they're good, but back when they were, going to the finals. Um, so they're
Mm-hmm.
back. They're back, yeah, and they're loaded this year, so they should be good.
UVA
Uh,
Cavaliers.
yeah, yeah, they got yeah, they're loaded. I mean, last year the Final Four. Last year they went to the Final Four. They got a number of good young players. Sure, you remember they got well, Schellenberger left. He's done.
Mm-hmm. He was
But
pretty impressive.
they got a McCabe Millen, who's a outstanding young guy. Um, we played with his old man back in the day. Um, but they got some good recruits. They should be good. I mean, they're going to be loaded. So, and then Georgetown's on the up.
Yeah.
Last year they actually beat Notre Dame at Notre Dame. It's their only loss, but they're on the rise, and exciting stuff at Georgetown. Kind of back to where it used to be in the late '90s, early
Mm-hmm.
2000s, which is good.
Yeah, and it's
Um,
and to have that connection, Georgetown Prep, it's like, come on,
oh yeah,
it's
yeah, good connection. There's usually a guy going there every year or every couple of years, and it's good to finally get them out there.
yeah. The Kevin Warren is that the head
Yeah,
coaches? Yeah,
yeah. Kevin Warren was an old he coached at Maryland for a while.
he seems
I
like a
think
good dude.
he's been at Georgetown now for, I want to say, like 10, 12 years.
I
Um,
sleep on that. I forget about that.
yeah, I actually I was just screwing around on my phone and I saw that he went, and I forgot this. It looks like he went to Hofstra and graduated in 2000,
Huh.
which means I played against him, um,
Same. Yeah. Same.
which I totally forgot. Um,
We played against Hofstra. Well, actually, I guess I started in at Duke in 2000.
yeah. No, I
Um,
remember playing, dude, Hofstra back in the day. Remember
that
they had
that
this guy,
freak
They
midfielder.
had these attackmen, this guy Kessler, this dude Konstolansky. We played them out on a Tuesday night,
I'm
and
still on. That's Long Island, baby. That's some
yeah. Well, you got to hear. I don't know if you've ever talked to Kevin Warren. It's like, good lord, the guy's accent is incredible.
pretty strong.
Oh my lord.
Strong Island.
Oh my god. He's yeah, it's great. No, but he's been awesome to us.
Yeah,
Um, so that was a good fact to learn yesterday.
that's
Um,
interesting. I remember.
yeah.
Yeah, the first Wartime winner. Do you know who it was?
What year was it?
It's 2001, I think. Yeah,
2001.
it was a guy from Hofstra.
Hold on. Hold on. 2001. So I graduated in '03. I graduated. Was it Ryan Powell?
No. Ugh. Ryan Powell went to Princeton, right? Or,
Wait, was it from Hofstra? Is what you're saying?
yeah, the guy played for Hofstra.
Doug Shanahan.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, he was
Yes.
a football player.
Yeah, he's a freak.
Yeah, he was a midi.
He faced off. He was
Yeah,
an old school midfield. Like I guess that was kind of old school because it's
yeah,
old. We're old, but he would face off and just like get the ball and like run down and just score. Like
right.
we played them. We played them. Yeah, up at Hofstra and lost. And like I think then yeah,
It sounds like maybe Kevin Cassis.
that's when Dino was there.
Well, it sounds like Kevin Cassis, who's the assistant at UVA, didn't have a good day. He's a Duke guy. Didn't have a good day that day.
Yeah,
Cassis was your Fogo, right?
he was. He
He
was.
wasn't a Fogo. He scored goals. He wasn't a Fogo, but he did take faceoffs.
No, he wasn't. It wasn't Fogo. Yeah, he's a similar idea. He's a similar cut of
Yeah,
midfielder lacrosse player as Shanahan.
yeah,
You know.
yep.
Um. Well, this is good stuff, man. So everything's looking good toward the finish line here. Strong to the finish.
Yeah,
You still looking for
yeah.
sponsors?
Yeah, sure. We're so I think I've said this in the past. We're not the guys that charge for admission and make a family pay $100 to get in the door. So our charity is run by donations that of there's repeat donations and people that we've reached out to, and it's been great. But yeah, the donations go to sponsoring a kid at WJA. We're on our second student. I know you know about WJA, so it's been a good little run, but we we're always looking for assistance. Any amount is
Mhm.
great, but yeah, the last couple of weeks has been great in that aspect. And um, let's see, so teams are taken care of. Preps all on board. Rob Kemp got the map to send the teams for the tailgating and the locker rooms and where to park. That part's
Mhm.
done. We got our gear. My wife's helping with the gear, so I got to get you a hat. Um,
Love it.
we got some shirts and some hats. Um, we're having some younger kid games there before, which is going to be fun.
I
That's
was
all
wondering
set
about
up.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's just I think it's rained for the last 13 days. I'm just hoping the next 13 days are sunny. So
That's what the
that's
first
the
thing you
next.
brought up when we jumped on the Zoom. It's like it's been raining down there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
rains on the brain.
Yeah. So
So
knock on wood, we've had exceptional weather, and that's the last.
you
That's the
never
last prayer I'll be saying that night. Is please be sunny.
well, you're in charge of the weather, okay? So that's why you're still around. Because
Yeah.
if you mess up and it's bad weather, then we're not going to be having a podcast next year because you're going to be out. Your vote going to be. No,
Yeah.
you
Trying to
guys
find
never had a
some.
weather. You never had an issue with rain.
Never.
Yeah. Wow.
Couple times it's been a little chilly, which is nice.
I like that. Layer
Yeah.
up.
I think one time we had some slight like drizzle in the morning, but we've had some outstanding weather
Yeah.
to where, you might have to put a little lotion on because you get sunburned. So,
Yeah. That paisley
but
skin.
it's been it's been a rainy last couple weeks.
It certainly has been. So that's we're getting it all out of the way. That's like
Yeah,
as you said.
yeah. So we'll be tracking that. We'll be tracking that daily now.
We're getting close. Couple
Getting
weeks.
close.
I'll be there. I'm in
Yeah,
town.
you were there last year too.
I was. I really enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
you were.
I came up and hang
Yeah,
with the family.
yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good day.
Good vibes, man. It's faith, family, athletics, right? That's what
Yep.
your sort of your was your dad's sort of mantra, what he certainly stood for. Um, and it's kind of cool to have. I was just thinking about it actually. So yeah, I have this golf tournament down here that Georgetown Classic, almost our 19th year. Excuse me. Benefits the Washington Jesuit Academy. Um, and my dad passed with your father 10 years ago.
Right.
But I was like, maybe I'll change it to the Bill Garish Classic. Like, your Bob Kemp Classic. Because if it's like, I don't know, there's have your dad's name associated with it, just it pulls up like fond memories, it's just like it puts something on the calendar as regular that allows you to think back, and you have
Yeah.
seven, and you're one of seven, and it just allows all your kids to like, just I mean, yeah, everyone can get together and you can have a on your dad's
No,
birthday,
it's funny.
whatever. But
Yeah.
this is like, yeah, it's cool. It's almost like everyone should do something like this, and just like for people that they love that have passed, just for a way to dredge up really good fun things.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's funny with either like my kids or my brother's kids or you know they're getting older. Up to they're teenagers to my brother's got a couple kids in high school, and
Hmm.
you're over here and them talking to their friends, and they're like, "Are you going to Bob Kemp Lacrosse Classic?" And then you hear the name, and you're like, "Man, this is
Damn,
this is turned into something."
damn.
You got
And,
these teeny
and there's
boppers talking about Bob Kemp.
yeah, Bob Kemp, and it's like Bob Kemp. It's like Rob. I guess Rob is the same. They have the same name, Rob.
Yeah,
Um,
Rob is the third, and my dad was junior.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but still, he goes by Rob, not Bob. Just to
What,
hear hear your dad's name. It's like Bill
Bill?
Garrett.
You can see
Good.
me, right?
I can see
So I got. So I thought I'd show you this. I got his. This is his card. His card from his funeral.
funeral.
Yeah, his funeral card.
So cool. You still have
Got
it.
that. Got right that next to all my trophies.
What does it say on the back?
So in
Is it a
loving
prayer?
memory, Robert Neal Kemp, July 1, 50 to May 10, 14. Oh dear Jesus, I humbly implore you to grant your special graces to our family. May our home be the shrine of peace, purity, love, labor, and faith. I beg you, dear Jesus, to protect and bless us, bless all of us, absent and present, living and dead.
Good.
And then
Yeah.
I got this one year we put these on the helmets.
Oh, cool.
This little sticker. Yeah.
For the game.
Yeah, for the game. I got to get those ordered. Just,
Th-
little something.
I love it.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Like a visual. Just almost like to remind the players. Especially in our day and age of like everything's sort of high pressure
Yeah.
across. Couldn't be more
So
popular.
one thing I did last year, last year we had Princeton Notre Dame, obviously, and there's a Notre Dame kind of pregame thing. There was a Princeton uh, pregame thing, and it was at a local family's house, and I went over there and that night, and um, all the players are there. It was right in Potomac, and all the parents are there, and um, they're having dinner, and then after dinner, it's a big thing for these parents. So they're going, the kids are going through introducing everyone to each other. I'm so and so attackman. I'm Nate Camberry. I'm the attackman, and here are my parents, or Colin Burns. Here are my parents, and they introduce the parents' names, and one thing about um, these parents love to come support their kid. They love the lacrosse atmosphere. They love meeting families, and I gave my little spiel and just kind of told these kids like, look, this is the real deal. This is big time lacrosse, and one thing to never forget is obviously family comes first, and to be thankful that your parents are there supporting you because they're driving every week to go see you at a game, and it's so that kind of came up, but like that just goes with our mission. Like he loved going to lacrosse games, he loved church, he loved faith, he loved family, and so the whole point of this is you know um, those types of atmospheres and get-togethers, and then it turns into that Sunday where there's just going to be a ton of people there, families hanging out and enjoying themselves. So it kind of I'm looking forward to it.
Is that's so cool that so you what was it, last year you went over to someone's house, hosted a dinner. Somebody hosted a dinner for
Yeah.
for
So yeah.
the
So
whole
last year,
for all of Princeton.
yeah. So there's a guy Ryan Wade. Ryan Wade. His kid goes to
Hmm.
Princeton. His kid is going to be a stud. He had a great year last year. Was coming off an injury, and then ended the year with, I mean, every game he was scoring, 2, 3 goals.
Hmm.
Um, and he had the team over. It was awesome atmosphere, and it's they had dinner, and Coach Madeline and Jeremy Hirsch were awesome to have some of us out there, and it was just a great little family, team bonding thing to start off the year. Yeah, so we did that, and it was great. Raised a little bit of money, and um, but yeah, that was last year, and there was also one at Notre Dame that I think I want to say Mr. I want to think Brian Ridgway had. I think it was. I don't remember exactly who had the party, but
Yeah.
it was at Kensington.
Are you doing it one? Are you doing it again this year at a house or
I don't know
some
what
sort of
they're.
dinner?
That's with them being with the teams being so local. I'm not sure. I'm sure something will pop
Oh
up.
shoot, that's right. They're
Um,
driving up in the morning.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they're driving up in the morning. So
You could do something with Georgetown. I'm down
yeah,
there.
so we'll see.
You
We'll
know,
see. I might reach out to them and see what they're up to.
like yeah,
Um,
yeah, Friday night or Saturday night. I don't know. Who knows?
yeah,
Or during the week. Um,
yep,
that's a
yep,
special thing when you. I mean, I don't know how much interaction you get with the team if you didn't have that sort of event. Maybe you'll see them like when they arrive or something like that before their warm ups. But to be able to interact and like talk about and have them see you and get to know you again, like we started on this sort of not tangent, this really important thread by seeing that sticker and making sure the kids know that it's more than a game. Uh,
right,
just that, yeah, the opportunity. It's a wonderful teaching, teach life thing.
yeah,
That's the cool thing about we talked about it. That's like the fall is it's more casual, obviously, because our season is springtime. Um, but it's like you said, it's competitive, and they're going to be getting after it.
yeah,
But there's more opportunity when in the quote off season to be able maybe to be able to pause and be able to inject life lessons and stuff like
right,
that. That hopefully will harden on them, and then when they're in the
yeah.
season, they'll like benefit from it. It's like a workout.
Yeah, I think I mean, a lot of teams are turning their fall into some type of bonding experience that either benefits a charity, or maybe you go to, somewhere up north, or visit a high school, or visit, you know, people in need or something, but they've turned it into a team bonding thing. Maybe you
Yeah.
visit some alumni, or, have some type of, you know, recruiting or professional, something to for a job post college. But
Hmm.
that's kind of the direction that some of these schools have gone, um, to not only get that experience, but also to, um, yeah, maybe it does help, in the springtime when you're down and goal and you remember something. I mean,
Yeah,
Who
you never
knows?
know. You never know
It
what
helps out in life.
sticks. You never know what sticks, you know. So
Right.
just keep throwing the good pasta up against the wall and it's in the stick. Something will stick. But it's so funny that like so it's faith. I just thought about Kevin Giblin. So if you could see me, he always just do this as like one of his religion lessons. It's
I
like
can't see you though. I
no,
can't
no, I
see
know,
you.
but I know you can't. But I'm saying if you
Yeah.
could, but I'll describe it. 'Cause I'm a good teacher, you know. So it's like, all right, these are the five priorities in life, fellas. Okay, number one, he holds his hand up like sideways, and he points
Right.
to the thumb. He's like, the thumb is on top because that's God. Below it's
Right.
family. Below that
Yeah.
is academics. Below that is athletics, and then your pinky finger, which is on the bottom, is your social. And then
Yeah.
he'd like, but you guys like to invert the hand. And then
Right.
he turns it up and he's like, the pinky's like, you like social number one, athletics
Yeah.
two, academics three, family four, and God's in last place. It's unacceptable.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, that's just like as faith, right? It's faith, then family, then athletics. That's how it's like kind of written, right? And the Bob Kemp Classic. If that's the tagline, right? That's the slogan: faith, family, athletics. In that order,
Right.
you
Yeah.
know, which is important.
Yeah. The mission actually was um, my wife created. She's came up with it.
The mission
So
statement.
yeah, she came up with the mission statement and the purpose. Not that we didn't help contribute, but she's she came up with it. But like that's funny about Gibbon. Yeah, I mean that's who he is, and he obviously coached a lot of good players came from his program, whether it
We
was
did,
at
we
Modern
did,
Day.
we did, homie.
Yeah,
You,
yeah,
you're modern day guy, right?
yeah. No, it was good. It's a good fit for me, and he shoot. I mean, he was at my wedding. I mean, I still talk to him all the time. He actually ran a little girls clinic at St. Bart's. So I don't know if he's now coaching girls and boys. But yeah, I'm always in contact with him, which is good. Which is good.
Do you
So
have I'm trying to find the website is www dot Bob Kemp Classic, right?
Bob Kemp Lacrosse Classic.com.
Oh, Bob Kemp Lacrosse Classic.com.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find that mission statement unless you have it off the top of your head.
Oh,
I got it right
I got
here.
it.
Hold on. Here
Yeah,
we
you
go.
got it.
Yeah. The Bob Kemp Lacrosse Classic committee would like to express our gratitude. Never mind. Bob Kemp's Lacrosse Classic celebrates Bob's legacy while honoring those with a notable commitment to faith, family, and athletics. Is that it?
That's it.
That's a good one in that order.
That
Speaking of,
is it.
we can wrap it up next couple minutes, but last time we were talking about like, hey, because you have three girls, right? And bringing a women's lacrosse element to this. Do you think that's a thing? You know,
Yeah, we're gonna try. I'm really gunning for it.
you got three dogs in the fight. And you got
We've now talked about it probably one too many times, but yeah, um, that's a goal of mine to do it. I got to figure out some of the specifics, but I mean, shoot, we might get more people at a girls' game than a guys' game. To be honest with you,
it'd
there's
be
um,
yeah. Well, Preps campus can handle it. They got plenty of acreage.
yeah, we have to figure out the fields, the lining, and then again the weather is so critical.
You know what you could do? Huh, just hit me. You could maybe partner with Holy Cross
Yeah,
across the
we'd have to.
street. They have the girls' game there with the fields already lined, probably or whatever. It's a girls' school, and then have the guys
There's,
one at prep.
there's something about it being a prep though. That's like our place.
I got you.
I mean, it's just the location and then the amenities and parking and it's A plus.
Yeah, well, I think they can figure out how to line a field then.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's still
maybe
grass. There is still grass on the campus, even though there's turf is a lot of turf moving in. Turf monsters. There's a whole brand new turf field up top. I think it's in. I mean, I haven't been around a while, but there still is a nice, sweet grass field right when you pull on
right.
Prep on the right, you know.
Pike Field.
Yeah, it's a little bit off from the Pike. It's not as directly on the
Yeah,
Pike,
yeah. It's
but it's sweet. It's like elevated and yeah. All right, brother. You got to jump, right?
yeah. I got to jump. I got to get my day started. It's almost 11 o'clock. But appreciate you having me on, and
Yeah.
yeah, whatever
Go.
you can to push out the word. Sunday, October 13th.
Lucky number
One
13,
o'clock.
baby.
Yeah,
Yeah. Ravens game's going to push to late. The Commanders
flex,
game. Flex.
flex.
Yeah, and you check out all the info. It's free. That's the amazing thing. You're seeing top
Great.
notch athletics, lacrosse, the highest level, for free, and kind of like if you live in the DC metro in your kind of your backyard, at its beautiful campus, Georgetown Prep. So I don't know, you can find it in yourselves to, as you said in the beginning, no donations is too small, or
Right.
too large for that matter. But if you can find it in your soul to donate a little bit because it goes toward the education of a young man down at Washington Jesuit. Is
That's
that all,
right.
sir?
That's it, buddy.
All right, brother. Love you.
All right,
And
man.
I'll see you in a couple
I'll
weeks,
see you
man.
there in 2 weeks.
Amen. All right. See you,
See
CJ.
you
Thank you.
later. Bye.